than your forehand, Pat. Pam.
Whatever my name is. If you can insult my forehand, get my name right.
That's 40-love Mauresmo now.
There you see on the second serve, if you can ever be above 50% with your second serve against Davenport, then you are serving a great match.
Mauresmo is not serving a bad match at all, is she? She's ahead 6-5 in the second. No breaks. Lindsay Davenport just got better and better as the year went on.
Well, the Australian Open, she did get through to the semifinals, but in her early round, she had a 9-7 in the third. In the French Open, she lost in the semifinals to Sanchez Vicario and was still very, very frustrated with her Grand Slam performances until the U.S. Open. In this moment, against Martina Hingis, the then #1 player in the world, that is the moment that Lindsay Davenport remembers most as she won the U.S. Open. Wow.
First point to Mauresmo, 5-6 second set.
Very warm down here, Cliff, and you know that in this game Mauresmo is going to go after a few. She's got an opportunity winning the first point.
That's wide. Now love 32 points from the set for Mauresmo.
Well, it was very close on this cross-court forehand. Lindsay's not too convinced, but it looks like it was just wide.
Yeah, Mauresmo helped along. She signaled it wide. They do that a lot in the juniors. They call their own lines.
Yeah, it ought to be worth a warning, I think, in
It doesn't go
Open.
over too well in the Open category, though, does it?
Nope.
That's a double fault, and we have 3 set points for Mauresmo.
This is the tough end again. We've talked about it. Into the sun. That ball toss into the sun.
Please, thank you. Wait, please.
That is on the line, and we have 1 set all in this first women's semifinal. It has happened before at the Australian Open with the heat that the women players have taken a 10-minute break after the second set. That is not going to happen now. 16 forehand winners for Mauresmo. First point, third set.
In effect in the Hingis-Kutzer match, they took a 10-minute break. It was a combination of the air temperature and the relative humidity, and I think it's probably above that now, but Mauresmo having the momentum, and Davenport doesn't like to come off the court, so they're staying on. Just a great second set from Mauresmo, and you can see there turning it around in the winners and unforced errors category, half as many errors. That is such a wonderful set against any player, but especially the top player, #1.
How's the first serve percentages, Pam? Because she served a couple of terrific games on the serve the last.
Well, for the match, yeah, Mauresmo's up to 74%.
That's terrific. That's marvelous. Anything over 65%.
Excuse me, that's actually percents won. She's at about 52%.
She is playing very solid tennis right now, isn't she? 1 game to love in the third, and 1 set all. They're playing for a place in the final of the Australian. Amelie Mauresmo leading now, the #1 player in the world. Lindsay Davenport of the USA by 1 game to none in the 3rd set. And it has been an outstanding, the very best tournament that she has played before this one was the German in '98. Just take a look at that. She saved a match point in the qualifying rounds for that event, then got all the way to the final, losing to Conchita Martinez. And there you can see how will she end up here after this event.
And here, first round, had 2 match points against her, playing American Karina Morariu, who served for the match 3 times against Mauresmo. And her ranking, just like the German Open, is going to take a big jump, 29 up to at least 20. And if she beats Davenport, well, she's well into the teens.
She beat Lindsay Davenport at the German Championships the only time they've played.
The momentum has really shifted towards Mauresmo, though, in the last 4 or 5 games. Lindsay's going to have to pick it up a little bit here.
Should mention that she beat Dominique van Roost in that event, and Jana Novotná as well, the German, last year.
Well, and that's another piece of irony, because Mauresmo beat Van Roost here in the round of 16. So, ooh, are the stars lined up for another upset over Davenport? This one, though, in the semifinals of a Grand Slam.
30-15.
It's the first set that Lindsay Davenport has lost in Grand Slam singles since Toziot at Wimbledon. 25 sets in a row. That's a great streak. That's gone.
Just repeat that with the US Open, she didn't lose a set. And then here, until what you just saw, she had not lost a set.
Whoa!
Martina Hingis and Monica Seles will play in the second women's semifinal to see who plays the winner of this match.